Yo, hey, welcome back live to the Problem Solver Chronicles. It been a minute, but we in there like swimwear, you feel me? And check it out. We got a very special guest in the building, one of H-Town's hip hop gospel rap queens, the one and only K-Mor.
Glory to God.
K-Mor is in the building. K-Mor, what's the deal, man?
Hey, I'm blessed by the best, man. I'm just honored to be here with you, bro. Kicking it. Let's do it. For the
Already.
Lord. Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of great stuff going on right now, but we're gonna hop into a couple of current events and a couple of issues that need to be stumped on before we dive into what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
First of all, the enemy still up to his old tricks. He trying to brainwash people into thinking that, trying to make people think that this homosexual stuff is the norm and trying to make people buy into it. What's your thoughts? You see what's going on TV and everything. It's getting worse and worse.
You know, ain't nothing new under the sun. The enemy been doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's up to us to say, for God I live, for God I die. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Because one thing about it, the world could change, people could change, the laws could change, but God say, I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. So if he said it, that settles it. How about that? So I don't play about what man say. It's about what God say. Let every man be a lie and God word be the truth.
I mean, but unfortunately, there's a lot of I don't like to belittle our people, but the word says that they're simple-minded, and you know, they believe. There's people out there that'll believe everything that they're being told by TV and the media and, you know, everything. It's some people out there, if you talk to them about the homosexuality and the stuff that's going on TV, a group of people out there that'll be like, well, that's what's going on right now. We just gotta. What's your thoughts on them?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's lukewarm. He say you got to be hot or cold, because if you lukewarm, I spew you out. So the thing about it, if we say we stand for God, we stand for God.
Argument could be made that that's all the way hot and not lukewarm.
No. So guess what? But guess what? If you hide and you hide into the enemy's camp, guess where you gonna make your bed? That's where you gonna make your bed in hell. So you could be hiding for the enemy. Yeah, you sure can. But when come time for judgment day, he gonna say, "What did you stand on my word? Did you do what I said do, or did you do what man told you to do?" Because man's law would never trump God's law. Period.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, not to put my personal business out there, but there was like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe there was a young lady that was interested in me or whatever, and I met her in person for the first time, and when she found out who I was, my morals and the codes and the standards that I stick to, you know, it made it not work out, and I'm good with that. She was like, what are your thoughts on homosexuality? Whatever. It's unacceptable. What you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if God said it's unacceptable, then it's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable. Exactly.
Period.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing about it, we're not supposed to hate nobody. Don't think that we
don't hate them.
We don't hate nobody.
We don't hate nobody.
But we're not gonna act like it's just it's all good. We can't do that, because that means we're faking. What you're doing now is you're being swayed by the world. You tell that person the truth in love. Hey, this is what the word of God says. It's theirs to accept or reject. But it's our job to tell the truth at all times and tell it in love, because we know homosexuality ain't the only sin. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But of course, that's what the world is trying to pipe down people's throats so much lately. But like I tell people all the time, I say, I'm going to still tell you the truth, and I'm going to tell it to you in love, and you can receive it or you can't. That's up to you.
Yeah, because you got a couple of things. Number one, like the enemy operate backwards. He got people trying to think that everything that is right is wrong, and that everything is wrong is right. And then the other thing is, I mean, don't nobody get offended at any kind of wisdom from God or any kind of godly truth except the devil. And in other news, water is wet, right?
Okay, I mean that's the truth, and that's why people say ain't nobody mad but the devil, and that's why we that are real bold Christians, we have to stand on that word, because what happens with a lot of the people that's in the world that don't know which way to go is because they see so many lukewarm so-called Christians. Or I tell people a lot of times I don't even use the word Christian because it's been so watered down. Now I tell people I'm a disciple. I'm a believer.
I like that.
Yeah,
real
talk. Because I don't want to hide behind a title, which is what a lot of people do. They say that they're Christian, but they have no Christ likeness in them.
Let's talk about that. What are your thoughts on religion?
Oh no, it's all. I've been learning about relationship. I got a whole rap coming out called "It's Not About Religion. Your Relationship is Key." You know what I'm saying? So that's what we get messed up. Religion's a title. You know what I'm saying? So God, He's not concerned about titles. Your relationship.
Because one time somebody asked me about religion. They were. What is your religion? And I told them I don't believe in it, because the simple-minded person associates the word religion with your belief in God.
Exactly.
When I told them I really don't believe in religion, they thought I just told them that I don't believe in God.
Atheist. Yeah.
But the thing is, so I answered. I told them. I definitely believe in God. He's the great I am. He's my heavenly Father. And Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, and He's the way.
That's right.
Well, AD, you're a Christian. No. Because I feel like that because Christianity is a religion too, but I feel like that there's, I can't quite pinpoint everything, but I feel like that there's red flags in Christianity too.
In every religion has red flags.
I'm pretty spiritually savvy, but I don't know it all. But the KKK say that they Christians.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. So it's one of the lines in the rap I write and said, "Man, what's your religion? What church do you attend? I am non-denominational. My church is from within." So people have to realize we are the church. It's not about no religion. You better learn that you are the church. It starts with us in our heart. Who do we believe? Whose word do we stand on? That's what's important, and that's how you break that. It's about that relationship.
What are your thoughts on the church? There's a lot of people that's going there. They do a lot of dry judging. They judging somebody because they not wearing the latest Western style or whatever, instead of focusing on the word.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. You have a choice of where you want to attend, what church you want to go to. If you feel like somebody's treating you wrong in the church, if the Lord tells you to call it out, and if He tells you to move, you need to move, because nobody making you go to this particular church or that particular church. Like I say, we are the church, and then when we get that, we go into the church building to get equipped, so that we can go out and take their word. Because if you notice, when Jesus went to the synagogues, He went in there, did what He's supposed to do, and then He went on. And it's not, people say, "Oh, that's church hopping." Well, you calling Jesus a church hopper? So I'm at a place now, I know that my ministry is outside the four walls. So I told somebody, it'll be hard pressed for me to join another church. So I don't have a church home, so they say. But I do visit. I go and help if I'm able to, and I'm okay with that, and I know that God is okay with that, because I have a personal relationship with Him.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. And the other thing I wanted to holler at you about, because I've been, because you're my big sister and everything, and a lot of my people that got small kids and grandbabies and whatever the case is. I just found out about this last week. They got this thing called Huggy Wuggy. Are you familiar with it?
No, I never heard of that one. You got me on that one. I never heard of that.
All right, so let me tell you about Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy is this character I just showed D'Eternal a couple of minutes ago. Well,
a YouTube character.
He pulled it up after I was.
I think I heard of it. Yeah.
It's like it's a character that was made, and it's like a demonic looking version
I heard of it.
Cookie Monster, and it be misleading, our kids or whatever. Teaching the kids how to kill and everything, cut her throat, la 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 la,
Wow.
and all that kind of stuff. And the thing is, like, to the most people that are healthy and that are working, that have to work 1,000,000 hours to make ends meet. The system and the enemy, like the world tries to have it set up to where the average person has to work 1,000,000 hours a week to make ends meet. And part of the agenda of that is to allow time for the kids to get distracted by unchristlike things.
Right.
Because you got these new generation of kids that don't play outside as much as like we did.
Right.
And while they be on the internet and stuff like that, it allows them time to get distracted by BS like Huggy Wuggy.
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing. One thing I do know for sure, every computer has software that you can block out different things. So as a parent, if you know that your child has a tendency to do things, that when you're not suspecting, and that could be any child, put the protection on there, the parent locks, whatever you need to do your part. Now, we have smart children. A lot of kids know how to bypass those things, and some things we're not going to be able to protect them from because they're so advanced nowadays. But what you do, you keep them children prayed over, start anointing their head with oil, pray over your household, do the extra work that it takes, and keep your child covered by the blood because they need it just like we do.
Somebody out there that's watching wants to know, they want to know, how do you tell the rebellious child that tries to find a way to do something that they ain't got no business doing? The sneaky child, you tell them what to do. You even whoop them for doing it.
Right.
They done been in trouble for doing it, whatever it is,
right.
1,000,000 times. And they gonna try to do it again.
Right.
So somebody out there watching wants to know what to tell that child.
You tell them your testimony because we all been there. We all been rebellious. We all been hard-headed. We all got in trouble. Tell them what happened. What was the consequences? Tell them that the wages of sin is death. Tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, children gonna do things because they gonna learn right from wrong, even if it's by trial and error. And that's what I was telling my daughter about my grandbaby. She at that age, she wasn't walking and she wasn't, so she getting in everything. And so I said, you know what, that's her growing period, and so kids, they gonna get into stuff. That's my background. I work with children over 30 years. So I've had some of the best kids that never got in trouble, and I had some that got in trouble every day. So all we can do is tell them, talk to them about, hey, I've been there. I'm telling you for your own good. Now, warning come before destruction. You let them know that. You know what I'm saying? So be real with them. That's all you can do. And give them consequences and stick to it.
What's your thoughts on the other cartoons that's misleading kids?
Man,
SpongeBob is gay and.
Man, I'm telling you, man, this is the world we in. That we got to be proactive, man. We got to be the ones that start pumping the gospel stuff into our children. There's so many Christian movies. It's a whole channel of what's it called? Pure Flicks, like Netflix, Pure Flicks. It's all kinds of stuff.
Say that one more time. Somebody needs to hear that.
Yeah, we got to be proactive.
Pure Flicks, like P-U-R-E.
What's that? Netflix, P-U-R-E-F-L-I-X, Pure Flicks. It's probably like $5 a month. Come on now, we spend that on Chick-fil-A. I spend way more than that on Chick-fil-A. We could do that. So we have to be the ones to pump our children with the positive stuff, with the positive rap. I mean, I came all the way from Northwest side to this side jamming nothing but gospel rap music. You know what I'm saying? I was jamming too. The cop was looking at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do what we
Who you got in the deck right now?
Man, I got everybody. I got let me tell you.
Who's the best holy hip hop artist after you? Because we know K-Mor is the best. We need to
heck
know.
No, I would never ever put my. I would stay humble. But you know what? I don't even put a person on. I just if your music sounds good, I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I got you in there. I got you in there, AD.
Man.
I got my boy Jay Speaks, Quinn. I got my girl Zion the Voice. I got Christ Clear. I got let me see what's that guy Papa, the one that sing For My Blessings. Thank God for my blessings. I can't think of his name, but I got a lot of people. I got Lecrae them 116.
Shout out to Global Gospel. He got
Global Gospel.
He got the Cadillac Swinging album release party going on tomorrow at
let's go Global
Kingdom Life Central. Shout out to Global Gospel.
What's my other boy name? God, my mind is just
J Dale.
That's exactly what I'm trying to think of. He just sent me one, man. J Dale.
They got a group y'all might have heard of called the Dope Movement. They jamming.
Hey, Dope Movement. Let's go. Yes, my twin Cole Rose. She better get over here.
Shout out to the girl Cole Rose.
Already. Yeah. So Houston alone, we thick in it. We thick in gospel rap. It's no excuse for us not to have no positive music out here in Houston. I'm telling you, just hit us up. Me and AD, we got y'all. If y'all don't know who to listen to, we'll send y'all playlists and get y'all right.
Facts.
Yeah.
And what's your thoughts on the radios steady continuing to play all this music that's misleading folks and
crap
and the stuff that goes on year after year on the BET Awards and MTV Awards and all that kind of stuff?
As long as they keep promoting the foolishness, people gonna keep on pumping it to them. That's just all there is to it. It's like the only time y'all want to play some positive stuff when George, something happened to George Floyd, something like that, something tragic happened. Then y'all want to start playing gospel music. Man, y'all know it ain't no music like gospel. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a gospel rapper, but I love gospel worship music and everything. I like gospel rap. I love gospel rap, but it ain't nothing like worship music to me. So put that on the station. People want to hear it. I mean, give it a chance, but they don't want to give it a chance. That's crazy, man. I don't agree with it.
Cause you got a lot of female artists. I ain't gonna say no names, but they be on their music videos. They be dressed all provocative. They rapping about how big they booty is and stuff like that. And the thing is, you got a lot of a lot of young girls that's watching and stuff like that, and then they put their stuff on social media, and the followers is part of the problem. If we being honest with ourselves, they need to be in the comments like mama, this ain't queen stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Letting them know, tell them in love and everything.
Before Muhammad Ali passed away, I'll show it to you off the air. I got this meme. He was telling his daughter how
I know where you're going.
How
the card, the value.
How the woman's body, how valuable and precious it is and stuff like that, and it should be hard to get to, and it's more queen like to cover yourself. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the truth, though. We have to know our value, and it's so many people that have not been spoken into, or they don't know that they're valued. It took me a while. I had to learn how to love myself, you know what I'm saying? And so people assume that this person got it all going on just because they dress nice or they got this. But a lot of people walk around here don't even know how to love themselves. How they going to love other people? And so when you come telling them something, they take it that you beating them up. So that's why I keep on saying you have to tell people stuff in love, because this world is a loveless world we live in. It's very dark.
Yeah, people get offended at you. One of my favorite verses is Proverbs 9:8-9. If you teach or correct a wise person, they should become wiser. Only the ignorant fool gets offended at truth.
Right. Right.
If we being honest with ourselves, like if I was doing something out of line and you were like, "Hey D, little bro, you tripping?"
I done did that to you before.
If I'm trying to, I mean, if you really seeking God's wisdom and you trying to better yourself, correction should sound like music to your ears.
Real talk. I did that. That remember me and you? We had a talk before, and you received it, and you thanked me. Actually, you thanked me for coming to you because I ain't saying no ugly way. I didn't put you on
it
blast.
definitely has to be with love.
With love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm the same way. You come to me, I ain't perfect. Come tell me if you see your girl falling short. Help me. You know, like my daughter had to correct me the other day because I was getting after her about something, but I didn't say it the right way. And she said, Mom, I understand where you're going, but you ain't come at me the right way. Guess what I did? I apologized and I told her thank you because we all stand to be corrected.
And then the world likes to do a lot of, like a lot of judging. If you are the person that's being corrected about something, remember, nobody is perfect. Don't be the person that tries to take score. You can't tell me this. You just did so and so last week. Remember, nobody's perfect. There was only one perfect person to walk this earth. If you missed the memo, his name is Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The reason why my big sis K-Mor is able to correct me about something, even though she made the same mistake 20 minutes ago, is because God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the call.
Absolutely right.
Y'all want me to say it one more time for the people in the back? No, I'm just joking.
Real talk, though. That's the truth. Though we cannot be above correction because that means we feel like we've arrived. We got it all together. And what Paul said, I press toward the mark. I ain't arrived. Even Paul, the mighty Paul, he told people, no, I press. We got to press every day to get where we need to be in Christ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the part of the show where we celebrate all of K-Mor's greatness. You got $1 billion deal with Roku. Talk about your.
I receive it in Jesus' name.
You got a great show. This is it out now or is it coming out? What's the deal?
Coming soon. So okay, guys, this is an opportunity for everybody listening. We have a channel called HPTV, Hope and Peace Television Network on Roku, and I'll be coming out with a show called Overcomers, Revelations 12 and 11 with K-Mor. And this show is going to be a show where we can brag on God's goodness all for at least an hour, just bragging on His goodness. Testimony after testimony, because they overcome by the words of our testimony and the blood of the Lamb. So it's going to be coming very soon, guys. And if you have a cooking idea show, you have a exercise idea show, a show where you want to have a reality show, get with me. We have, the price is amazing. I'm telling you, it's very affordable. And sometimes you see things on TV and you say, man, I wish I had my own show. Here is your opportunity. God has opened the door for you. Contact me through Facebook, Kim Messenger of Rap, and I'll get the information to you and get your own channel. But I'm about to get mine. And then, matter of fact, I'm going to have a children's channel coming out too soon. I don't know exactly when I'm looking for an animator. But once I get that animator, I'm not playing with it.
Man, y'all need to tap in. Y'all got a million ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else going to give you your own platform on Roku and...
Millions and millions
if you
of
think
viewers.
so, you could prove you're more than welcome to prove me wrong, but we sowing into your life right here and right now.
Right.
We not Hollywood. We're real easy to get at. If you got some ideas, inbox myself or the girl K-Mor, and we're gonna get back at you. And we're not Hollywood, like I said. We're not fair weather friends. We're gonna believe in you right now.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. We believe in you. So I thank God for Gerald Tate and Tanya Tate. They're the ones who created this network, and they bring us forward, and they believe in our visions. And I'm just so grateful. I can't wait to start filming, and we're gonna just have a good time. And just like my brother right here, be able to just come interview people and just lift up God's name through a new platform. So like I said, millions and millions of viewers on Roku's platform. So come on, get aboard HPTV. Let's go.
All right, that's what's up. Somebody out there wants to know how did you come up with the idea and because there's a lot of people out there that have great ideas, but they don't exactly have the faith and and the obedience to step on that vision that God gave them.
Okay.
And you're definitely being obedient to that vision. And somebody else needs to know what it takes to be obedient to their vision that God gave them.
Well, I'm gonna tell you with my show that I'm coming out with, Overcomers. I will give a lot of credit to a mighty man of God named Pastor Ford that passed away.
Shout out to
Pastor Ford. God bless him. Yes, but he was amazing, man. He had a show called The Promise of Power. The whole show, same thing, testimonies, and he invited me to come share my testimony on it, and he was blown away by it to the point where he invited me to be a co-host. And so when I became a co-host on the show, man, when I would hear these people come tell these testimonies, I would be like, I would have to have tissue, like crying in the background, like, oh my God, man, God brought them through this. It just blew my mind, the stories, and it just showed me that God was good all over the world. You know, one time we had a guest that was 105, I believe, and her best friend, was like 102, and they were on there just telling about how good God had been for them. And so I always said, one day I want to do something like that. So he inspired me. So a lot of times take inspiration from people that you look up to, and that's what I do. I'm always inspired by people that work for God. I love it.
Amen. And do you got any new music coming out?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm working on that one song. I'm trying to get a collab going on it, but I want to get a whole bunch of female female gospel rap artists to get on with me, and I want to talk about that relationship. That's one of my new raps that I want to come out with. So I started writing, and I'm going to be working with Zion on a song she's writing. I'm doing a little work, but I definitely want to get that done. And also, I don't know if you knew this, I have a business that I'm going to be coming out with. I already got the startup. I just have to get it pushed, because it's going to be talk. Yeah, it's going to be a blessing for the youth. I cannot wait to get this off the ground. So.
And also before my accident, you had a radio show.
Oh yeah, I still have the Gospel Flow radio show. We have it on hiatus because we gotta get a machine to play the MP3s since we're doing the internet show now. So we gotta get everything ready for the internet radio. So it's on hiatus just for a little while, and then I'm gonna be working on the television show now. So it's just like transition from the radio to TV, and I'm not gonna give it up though. That's my baby too.
Somebody out there with the big vision have haters in their ear. You ain't gonna be able to do this. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Trying to speak doubt. Minister to them people that got the doubters and the haters in their ear.
Look here, Jesus Christ. How many haters he had this year, y'all?
Okay.
They hated him so much they wanted to kill him before it was time. He had to get lost. He had to move around. So if he could do what he did, what they say, he lived 33 years. If he could do all that in 33 years, we need to start complaining. Haters gonna be here. And some people don't like you just because you woke up this morning.
Facts.
You ain't did nothing. You ain't hurt them. You ain't did nothing to them. They just don't like you. And be okay with that. Because it's just for every person that hates you, you're going to have somebody that love you. And that's what you focus on. Period.
Yeah, a lot of people out there, they want to overreact when they hear somebody said this and somebody said, they need to shut up and they need to, learn how to, act accordingly and get some Christ-like behavior and stuff like that. But not buts. I'm just mentioning the facts because like but almost represents
I know a continuum. That something may happen.
But the thing is, Jesus Christ was the greatest person that ever lived.
Absolutely.
He was all about love. He was perfect. He got people saved. He a bunch of miracles. And people hated on him.
Absolutely.
People talk down on him.
Did he stop?
Exactly.
But did he stop?
So for a random person to talk down on me or the girl K-Mor, it ain't nothing. Sometimes we gotta
no weapon form.
The homie Quint Black had a song. The homie from Dallas, he had a song back in the Gap, Shake Them Haters Off. Sometimes we gotta shake them off, and sometimes we gotta pray for them. another way that God works is it's easy to pray for people that you love and love people that that's there for you and got your back and stuff like that. But we serve a supernatural God. He'll know that we square business for real if we praying for them folks that don't like us.
Come on now, that's it.
It's easier said than done, but y'all, this
it's doable.
This is what we gotta do. It's the word. It's the blueprint. No Jay-Z. Shout out to Jay-Z, but the word is the real blueprint. Not that Jay-Z album.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Let me tell you a quick testimony about, having to, even humble yourself to people that don't like you. I used to play ball all the time, right? And that's my favorite sport, basketball. Anybody that know me know that. So me and my husband used to go to this gym. It was this man that was so evil. Oh my God, this man looked like Satan's little brother. That's how evil he was. He would yell in your face, talk you crazy. I admit I'm not a passive person. I'm very aggressive because I'm the baby of 6 and I have 4 big brothers. So all they did was teach me how to be tough all my life. So I'm not a pusher.
You probably grew up fighting them.
Grew up with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's for real. So this dude, he would talk crazy to my husband. My husband's so passive. That's why God have us together. You could cuss my husband, talk crazy, he gonna ignore you. So I knew he was gonna end up coming to me with it. I already knew it was gonna be a problem. So I was like, baby, you need to stop this dude from talking crazy. Like, man, I ain't got time to that dude of Satan. I ain't got time to be dealing with this dude. So one day he got to me.
Yeah.
So if I tell you I act a damn fool, I'm going to tell you just like that because I don't do no sugarcoating. I don't do no faking. I cussed this dude out real bad. And after I finished, of course I felt bad because I knew I had let the enemy win. But guess what God told me to do? Go apologize to him.
Oh,
You should.
You probably want the... Probably a little piece of your flesh probably want to see the gorilla suit in him because you want to know if he could protect you on an as-needed basis.
Well, I ain't got to never worry about that. He never showed me that. My husband don't play when it comes to me.
Shout out to your husband.
Oh, I love that man. He don't play.
What's his name?
Andre Senior, baby.
Shout out to the boy Andre
Senior. Yes, sir. He don't play when it comes to his wife, but he already. So when I at the food, the guy went to my husband. He said, "You need to get your wife." He said, "Man, don't come telling me nothing. I could have told you that. Don't mess with her. I'm telling you, that's your fault." So God said, "Go apologize." Man, you should have heard me trying to talk God out of that. I was like, God, he started it, and he act like Satan, and this. God say, go apologize, because you didn't do right. You didn't handle that right. So guess what I did? Went apologize, and I had to humble myself. And I'm telling you, bro, that was hard. That was hard, man. I'm like, no way. But that's what God will do. He'll put us in position sometimes and see how we're going to respond. And sometimes we don't respond right, period. I mean, I know I didn't. And so that's my struggle. And I ain't going to say struggle. That's what I'm overcoming right now. Learning how to respond to the enemy when he come at you head first. And so we got to pass them tests, man, because they coming, period.
Yeah, I had a situation last week. I don't think my cousin mind if I tell this story. It was my little cousin birthday last week. Shout out to my little cousin Brandon. So what had happened was my cousin, his mama, my first cousin, her and my cousin-in-law got this outrageous bill for the party or whatever, and then they come in there. Well, the kid, you can't open the presents in here or whatever. I mean, they probably weren't gonna do that anyway, but at the outrageous price they was charging them for the party, that's our decision, not yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was telling my cousin, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? They ain't finna, do that there, and like the. Like I seen the receipt that she gave that the girl that worked there gave my cousin, and she had told her how much it was. I said, "Hey man, we don't need a discount. Y'all done came over there and said that what they can't do at this price." No. And then my cousin said what she said. Well, she kind of passive. If you're not gonna help pay, you can't come. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna go up there, and I don't think I was gonna just do nothing to embarrass us, but I was gonna say what needs to be said. And so she said what I said, and I think the Holy Spirit put it in my heart to be obedient to what she was talking about, and she handled it how she handled it. But you know, I guess I'm one of them people. You know, I definitely don't idolize or worship money or nothing like that. But I definitely got to be happy with what I'm spending my money on.
Yeah.
And if you talking about something unreasonable that doesn't match with what I'm paying for, if I should be, you know, again, because they probably weren't going to do that anyway, because I ain't want to make no mess and I ain't want to be there all day anyway, because, you know, work the next day and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But at the same, you know, principle, you know, that should be but anywho.
Yeah. So how did y'all reconcile everything?
I went and got in the car and minded my business and waited on them. And
well, sometimes you have to separate yourself from it.
Yeah, cause you know you got some people out there. You got some people out there that like if you kind of aggressive on the way things need to be handled, they, you know, get mad at you. I mean, they just got people out there that's like that. Like you might like unfortunately, they got, and this is way out. Don't have nothing to do. There's a lady out there somewhere in an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could do your best to try to help her get out the situation. You know, and then at the end of the day, if something happened between him and her, and you had anything to do with trying to help deliver out the situation, she might get mad at you.
Yeah, that's possible.
Or they might get mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes,
that happens.
So sometimes you just gotta stay in your lane and
Well, I think we were talking about haters, so we know that we all have haters and we have things that try to take us out of, you know, our focus from God. So just stay focused. Focus is the main thing, you know, and distractions are everywhere. They come in all kinds of forms, through people, through things, through places. So that's the nouns. A noun is a person, place, or thing, and that's where our distractions come from. So we just have to stay focused, and, you know, and that's why to keep your eyes on the prize, you know, and that's what I do. That's what I do. I try to keep my eyes on the prize no matter what I go through, because I go through different things with my body. With osteoarthritis, it's a very debilitating sickness, and it's a disease of the joints. And that's why I was telling you, walking up the stairs, I felt all that, you know, but I know that I have work to do. So therefore, I keep pressing. I keep going. I don't let anything stop me. And so that's how we have to be, bro. That's the kind of attitude we have to have, no matter what.
the word says we have authority over sickness and disease.
Exactly. Exactly. That's right. That's why I'm claiming I've already claimed my healing. I've already claimed it. I'm gonna walk in it. Trust me. I know.
One of my favorite verses is Proverbs 18:21. The life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Absolutely.
You know, we have what we say we have. Like, it's the difference between lying to yourself and speaking something into existence.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? And cause I'm going through I have leg issues now, obviously, but I'm definitely speaking good health and healing. And
you a testimony. What kind of car wreck you had? I mean, what you broke up? You got broke up, bro, in a car wreck, and look at you here doing a whole broadcast.
Man,
how long ago was that?
It was on February the 10th, man.
This year.
This year.
Wow.
When he hit me, he was going like a little over 80 miles an hour.
Jeez.
In a 30. You know.
Wow, man.
And I had surgery on both legs. The femur right now, the femur bone in my right leg is broken, and along with my ankle in my left leg, and also a C1 fracture in my neck.
Dang, bro. Jesus. But you're still going. You're pressing. You're pressing, bro.
Lord, man. I mean, God is good, man.
He is so good. Oh my God, he's amazing.
He delivered me. I know why he delivered me. So during the process, whenever I did get frustrated, it was about other things. Like, there ain't nothing worse than being in a situation where you in a hospital bed and you almost helpless and you depending on some ratchet ghetto CNA that don't want to do their job. But even that situation got better. What had happened was I was in ICU fighting for my life. You know, it was a situation where I was scared to go to sleep for a little bit, and I stayed up for like 3 or 4 days in a row because I didn't think that I was gonna make it through the night. Ooh. So this was back in February.
Testify, bro.
So what I did was you know, the Holy Spirit was like, man, you need to walk in who you are. You got songs talking about walking by faith, and you even went and got secular artists on the remix.
Walk by faith, not by sight.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I started praying. I started thanking God in advance for good health and healing and deliverance. And I asked God for victory and favor with all the doctors, the nurses, and the CNAs and stuff like that. After that, things got smoother to where I could. It wasn't totally perfect after that, but it was at a point to, you know, I could deal with. Man, it was you know, it was embarrassing depending on people to. You know, you can't go to the bathroom on your own. You're depending on them to come.
Right.
Man, with that being said, man, if y'all got people in the nursing home or any kind of rehab center, man, go check on them, man, because if you know, a lot of the times if them people not getting visitors and stuff like that, they'll try to handle them any kind of way.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm also say this: if you the ratchet ghetto CNA that's watching, I hope you are. You know, being a nurse or a CNA in that type of situation, you can't that ain't a job that you take just to go collect a check.
Right.
You know, that ain't a easy you know, job that you get into, you know, just a Cadillac and thing, you know, you gotta have you gotta really believe in God, and you gotta have a real desire in your heart to help people. I mean, even though you collecting the check, but that's one of them where God bless you with more because you know, you're doing your job obediently and you're not treating it like it's I'm just going
something
here
to do.
Yeah. I mean, these are real people who you dealing with.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
And that's a great opportunity for ministry too. You know, when somebody's depending on you for something, that reminds us of us. We depend on God for everything. I can't do nothing. I live, move, and have my whole being through God. You know, and so when you're in that position where you're taking care of somebody, you need to look at that as a ministry, because you can show the love of God just by how you treat that person, and vice versa. You can show Satan if you treat him the wrong way, and it's gonna come back on you. What you do good or what you do bad, it's gonna always come back. So what you reap what you sow. Period. I mean, that's the word.
Yeah, you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. All that good stuff, man. So back to your greatness. So do we have a set date?
For the show? No,
yeah.
No, I'm gonna announce it on Facebook. I don't have a set date because we have to do the editing.
We're gonna need new social media pages and stuff.
Oh, I got all that. I have already had a page set up on Facebook.
What's the name of it?
Overcomers, Revelations 12 and 11.
The Overcomers, Revelations 12 and 11.
Mm-hmm. Overcomers, Revelation 12 and 11. I'll be posting everything. I'm like I said, I'll have to get the broadcast film, get it edited, and then I'll do announcement. Hey, I need y'all to
have you spent any of your billions of dollars yet that
Not
Roku
yet,
gave you?
Not yet. You know what I'm saying? It's manifesting as we speak.
I'm speaking that into existence.
Hey, I'll tell you. You know, one thing about me, it's like if I get $1 billion, I guarantee somebody else gonna be getting it too. Cause I love to help. I love to sow. I'm gonna sow, especially to people that I have people in my life right now, bro. They're just hitting my cash up out the blue. I mean, I'm so honored and blessed. You know, I have friends that send me money through the mail. You know, like you going thinking it's a bill, and somebody say, "Hey, this because I love you." I'm blessed.
Before we close out, you know, we blessed to be a blessing.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we're blessed to be a blessing. I mean, God put us on this earth for a reason. And our whole purpose on this earth, a new commandment I give you, that you love one another. I think that's John 13:34. So if we're showing love, we're being a blessing to another person. Because like I said, love encapsulates so many different things. You know, it's so many things in love, you know, and love can change a person's heart. Love can give them the desire to live when they feel like giving up. You know, it's just a lot of things in that one word.
Yeah, a lot of people throw the word love around, and they do it prematurely. Like there's a lot of weight behind the word love. When you say that you love somebody, that means that you're 100% selfless. You know. You're not saying the first goofball stuff that comes to mind.
Right.
You're being particular with the words that you use.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about is this the right thing to say or not? You know.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and also you know, so many different layers. Like if I love my sister K-Mor like I say that I do, like any if I really love her, like anything that's important to her is important to me. Her kids, her grandbaby, her we started the show extra early for you know, we ain't gonna talk about it because it ain't none of y'all business, but just know you know, my sister talked to me about a couple of things, and I told myself we're gonna start this joint early. You know, I'm gonna be obedient to you know, my sister's you know, situation and request, and that's how it's gonna rock. I ain't gonna be like, oh, she gotta get on board. She gotta, everybody else. I mean, no, man. I mean, you know, and if it's true that that we are blessed to be a blessing, if you ask to be a blessing to somebody who you truly love, that's your people, that should be easy money, right?
Yeah.
Not to y'all regular people be tripping. Y'all, the word calls them worldly people. I call them regular people. Them regular people be tripping.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a good way to find out a lot about love is listen to my song called "Real Love," featuring Diane Ledette, amazing singer, and the whole.
What's
song,
her name again?
Diane Ledette.
Shout out to the girl Diane Ledette.
Amazing. You know Diane Ledette. And the song is called Real Love. It's on YouTube by K-Mor. You just type it in. And the whole song, we talk about love, all kinds of love, but letting them know the real love is the love that comes from above. So it's not hard to love. We make it hard. It's not.
If your love is real, that means that you got real Christ-like standards behind your love. Right. And if you're doing your best to do what God said to do with that love, then you can sincerely say that it's official and not artificial.
All right now. I don't want to do no artificial stuff. It's organic around here.
Know what I'm talking about? What part of A-Town you from, K-Mor? Where you grew up at?
Studewood.
Outside,
yes.
K-Mor from the hood.
Left Studewood just for a minute and moved to Third Ward, then moved from Third Ward back to Studewood. So,
man.
Yeah, I'd have been Studewood, Greenspoint, all that. I'm straight up from the hood, and I'm proud.
Are you a Screw fan? Did you
I've never
the
been
Fat
a big,
Pat Lil Kiki?
I like the swing, swerve type stuff, but I never really the chop and screw. I never really been into chop and screw. Some of it, I be like, yeah, but I like that swing and that swerve. You know, I like that kind of stuff.
I'm a screw head myself, but I don't want it too slow. I just, you know what I'm saying? And I like all that DJ stuff, you know, to bring it back and all that, but I don't want it too slow.
Right.
That's what it is, man. Your millions of followers, your millions of fans that's watching right now, they want to know where they can follow you at and your social medias and stuff.
All right. Okay. Facebook, Kim Messenger Rap. Also K-M-O-R 7. That's my music Facebook. Then YouTube, Kim Messenger Rap. Instagram, Kim Messenger Rap. Or you just go to Google and Google hashtag K-MOR. Hashtag K-MOR. K stands for Kim, M-O-R, Messenger Rap.
I got another business. You should come up with a new seasoning. You should make up a seasoning, call it K-Dash, K-More. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Hey. Whatever God does, I'm gonna be obedient to.
That's what it is, man. Problem Solver Chronicles is back. Problem Solver TV, Dope Media, K-Mor, the new show coming out soon. Be looking out for that. New music coming out soon, and that's what it is, man.
That's what it is.
It's your boy AD the Problem Solver, aka Keep God First, and we out.
We out. God bless y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, Facebook. Appreciate you. Mwah.